agree with the decision. Go for Hat-Trick, which is not necessarily an amazing character, but, you know, solid for what it is. And if it just isn't working out, you've got this top-tier pick in a Summoner if you need it. So I think Hat-Trick's his main, and he goes Summoner when he needs to win.
We'll see. I mean, this is the first time I've seen him, and his Summoner made definitely more noise than his Hat-Trick did before, but this is his time to show that isn't the case.
Foxy knows the matchup, though, so...
But does he know the Hat-Trick matchup?
He plays Hat-Trick. I'm assuming he does.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you know how to fight it.
Yeah,
it helps,
true.
but it doesn't mean you know the exact ins and outs.
Maybe. First hit is going to be awesome for both these guys, so whoever gets it first. Oh, and there we go. Foxy gets a guaranteed orbiting hat. Tile spends it, trying to get in. Now, he spent a bar just to try and get a spin out of Foxy. Interesting.
To bag himself a hit, though. Has a bit of a life lead so far. Oh, wow. I didn't actually even know he could call it in the air. That's pretty interesting.
We just don't see much Hat-Trick, do we? Very unfortunate there. Foxy's going to go in. He's not going to watch his head. Tile's going to get hit by a full combo there. Here comes Foxy. All of the corner carry. Drops the 2-1.
There's that corner carry once again. Going to end with Foxy Grampa corner. What kind of corner pressure does he have?
Now that's the danger here. The hat, it looks like the hat disappeared when he blocks. What was that? Interesting.
I must have still been there because he's still got the hat cool.
Well, unfortunately, Foxy's still going to get 35% into orbiting hat, into guaranteed chip damage. That is going to be a clean round 1 from Foxy Grampa.
Still 3 bars though, that's the thing. He just Tempest forces so much blocks. Always has bar available, very hard to get off him.
And that's exactly why Foxy goes for the Quiet Jungle. The orbiting hat into the vines, pretty much a free way in. Oh no, preemptive spin. Foxy's going to get punished. That's 2 for 2 now on the 4-4 link, that 2-frame link, which he has yet to drop.
37% chunky beatless damage into corner pressure once again. Only used 1 bar.
Oh, Foxy drops it, but there's no spin. Tile a bit reluctant.
Oh, I guess this time that will be game. That's going to be game. No, he drops it again.
Foxy went for swag points, and at this point, it doesn't really matter. Does get a spin. He's going to have to get something really miraculous here. Oh!
Now, I want to point out, right, early on, I know Used for Glue, who's one of Foxy Grampa's main training partners, actually did use a bit of Hat-Trick, but I'm not quite sure how much that is, how much the character's really evolved since then. But it does look like Foxy is kind of aware of how to deal with this pressure, or at least the attempts.
I'm telling you, Foxy can play Hat-Trick, but it's the point where he plays Hat-Trick to the level he understands the frame data, he understands what he can punish, when he can press buttons, when he can't press buttons, and to be honest, he's been pressured a lot of the time, so he hasn't even had a chance to call the hat away. I strongly think that we're going to see a Summoner pick here. However, it's going to be risky. You're picking Quan Chi against Foxy, the Kung Lao with probably the most Quan Chi experience out of everyone. Obviously, very closely rivaled by DJT because of Michelangelo, but these guys play Quan all the time. Like, unfortunately, even if you have Quan Chi matchup experience, Summoner is still Summoner. He's still going to have the 50-50s, it's still unblockables, it's still zoning. Like, even if you understand the character, that doesn't make it any easier to block.
Yeah, that's the thing. It won't necessarily stop you getting hit by it, it just makes you understand why you're currently dying. A horrible slow death or a fast death sometimes at the hands of disgusting Summoner Quan Chi.
Okay, so Foxy goes in for the jump 2. I think he's very reluctant to try an anti-air there, and right there, challenges the button press. Foxy tries to challenge some sort of backdash, and interesting, I think he might have gone for a meter burn spin there that didn't come out.
Gets the combo though. Oh, no follow-up. Tries to keep the bat up. And there's the hard blockable, but no, that I confirm. Could have been everything for him.
And there we go. That is exactly what Foxy was going for. Very unfortunate. The orbiting hat not quite close enough to get the combo follow-up. Gets hit by grab. A bit of an interesting round 1, we'll call it that.
But Matty playing this well so far. Oh, Tal gets a jump in confirm. Gonna get the bat back out again. How much damage? No, Foxy opts to break. Doesn't want to lose any more health. Wants to keep himself in the round. Ooh. Now, at this range, it's quite risky to go for, and that's exactly, you cannot. I know the down 3 is normally a really good anti-air, but not against Kung Lao, unfortunately. But Tal's still got a bar of meter. Oh, makes the throw whip, but no confirm. Gets the full jump in. Use the bar. Unnecessary to use the bar, but gets the round, so not so bad, actually. He still has the corner behind him as well.
Well, I think anything on block here is going to build enough bar that Tile can go in for something.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad for him.
Nice, makes it whiff. Gets the jump in. Oh, Foxy tries to do a standing 1, though.
Oh, and there's the run-in forward, knowing that Tile's going to go for something. Drops the 4-4, though. Very unfortunate there.
But Quan's a character that can't do anything about that drop 4-4, though. That's the thing.
I kind of like that attempt. You know, you're normally used to the 1-2. So 1 into back 2, your first thought would be to block low in that situation. Oh, Foxy just tries to challenge
another miss confirmed from Tile. That could have been the game on that.
And there we go. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get hit. Full combo. Hard knockdown.
Fantastic. 30%, not 37, but still hard knockdown. Same knockdown situation.
Oh, no,
gets an early throw into a back 3.
Tile, very, very fortunate that he actually got hit by that string. Foxy was probably ready for him to block it. That could even be it. Oh, and there's the damage. Wow. Okay, so 1-1. Yeah, really smart stuff. Tile manages to even things up here. Again, making the swap to Summoner Quan Chi is definitely working out for him.
Best thing, he took out Storm, and now he's taking a game off Foxy. If
this
he
guy
eliminates Foxy,
if he gets grand finals this week, I mean, this is the first time we've seen him in action. And let's not forget, this guy, no, it's actually not this guy. Someone else took out Madsen, but I saw Summoner and just instantly clicked. But, okay, so Summoner's done really well this time. Summoner has beat Madsen, Storm, and has taken a game off Foxy. So who knows if this guy's going to pull it through.
Oh, I don't think we'll see Foxy ever make the character change. I think Tempest is definitely his thing right now.
He'll go out with Tempest even if he goes out. Like, I think it was just a mixture of things that were. I think interestingly, Tile had a couple of instances where because he got hit by a string, Foxy went for a grab and it whiffed. But it whiffed because he got hit. Maybe Foxy's going to need to be a little bit more ready for these strings to connect because Tile's actually getting hit by a lot of strings. And that's kind of it. He could hit confirm those.
Or both of them are 2 games away. Another missed confirm, but gets the back 3 anyway.
Not looking too good for Foxy right now. He's got a bar. And there's the reset again. Drops
Another
it.
drop.
Oh, and Foxy tries to do something about it, but you cannot armor if you go for a quick back 3.
Yeah, the back 3 is legit block string from Meteorburn Rune. Misses it. Oh no, gets him pressing buttons again. And that's really important that he didn't drop that 4-4 there.
I like the decision to go for the dive kick as well. He knew he didn't have enough stamina, so going for anything else would have been a bit risky. Oh, it's so risky to try and press buttons out of this, but Tile's sitting there blocking, and unfortunately you're really not going to challenge that jump 2. Oh, nice conversion from Foxy.
Oh, caught pressing buttons again, but no hat, so no big confirm, but this time he's not going to get away with it. That will be a clean round 1. But that's not, this is the matchup, right? When someone touches Kung Lao, he might kill him in that touch, but if Tempest hits Quan and gets him cornered, this is where it's party time for Tempest.
They do the same thing to each other. If Tempest puts Quan Chi in the corner, it doesn't matter what variation it is, he's in trouble. Just like that. And there we go. He's now going for more grabs, which means that he's probably going to now go for more 1-1-2-1-2s. And like that, just like that, he knows that Tile's going to try and jump. You cannot jump out of the corner against Tempest.
Very confirmed that Foxy's landing is doing at least 25% damage. That's caught alive every time. Forces the break. Oh, and that Summoner back could have killed him.
Now, unfortunately, we're just too far away. There's no way Foxy was going to get hit by the first string of that, but he is going to catch the backdash. So this is looking really good for the Tile right now.
Now this is where Summoner can make a comeback. If he gets that hard to blockable, doesn't go for it. Meteor burns the anchor just to get away. Oh! That was beautiful.
Well, that was beautiful, but he actually tried to go for a bat summon, and right as Foxy went the other side, instant jump!
Foxy has no reason to go in.
He's got to be careful trying to challenge that.
Oh, and he gets the 50-50.
I don't necessarily think that's a 50-50, but Foxy, I don't really think he's used to having to block that.
Oh! Oh no! But Foxy had no reason to go in. I mean, great stuff from Tile to keep himself together, but Foxy had no reason at all to try and rush him down. He has a significant life lead.
Grabs him into the corner. This isn't good for him, but we did see him fight his way out of the corner originally.
And that was a good comeback in general though from Tile. He had massive life deficit, still made it work, but in the corner once again against Tempest.
Here comes the pressure again. Unfortunately, Tile is going to be quite reluctant. Does get a good jump, but Foxy ready for it. He's not going to drop the 4-4 this time.
37%. No 35, but still, that's a chunk of damage. Gets the block.
Oh, and that's one thing Foxy always does. When he sees that string hit, he'll then grab because you're not ready for it. But we've seen him make comeback before. Here comes the NJP. This could be exactly what he needs.
Right, Tile needs to make Summoner work here. He needs to do what everyone hates Summoner for right now, or he's going to go.
He needs to watch out for the spin.
Oh, makes
no.
it whiff.
Oh,
no.
Just like that. Signs his own death warrant going for that low. Foxy is not going to let him get away with that one.
That's it. You have to be willing to live and die by those 50-50s, and massive respect to Tile for sticking to his guns. He almost took that game. You know, I mean, that's the thing. He lost game 3, but it's 2-1. He can still do this.
I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, we've seen it. He made comebacks. I mean, granted, Summoner kind of is, if one character in this game has a comeback factor, it's Summoner, because that's what Summoner does. He hits you one time and he wins the round on it. That's exactly it. But it's kind of like the one end of the seesaw to the other. Like, if Tempest gets in on Summoner, it doesn't matter that he's Summoner. It's very difficult for him to deal with that pressure. But he gets one touch. He gets one single touch on Kung Lao, and it's his turn. It's his turn to win the round because he wins on that one touch.
So Summoner needs the trance to win, Kung Lao needs the knockdown to win.
Yeah.
Both will get a lot of them if you hit the other guy. It's just a question of who gets it first and who deals the best under pressure. Because that's the thing, Quan has 50-50s. I know it's probably a bit easier to open up your opponent with Quan, but at the end of the day, Kung Lao has stagger strings for days that Quan really can't do anything about. He has his 6 frame down 1 now, that is an option, but at the same time, Kungla has so many options for chewing up crouching pokes that it almost may as well not exist in the matchup.
Now the tile's getting hit by a lot of the strings early on. I'm not really sure what button he's trying to press. Like right there, he challenged it, but you can't challenge it. You can't do anything because like there's so much plus frames there. He has no armor. Like you really have to hold the block. And there we go. Speaking of holding the block, here comes a grab. You're going to hold that block, eat grabs all day.
And that's it, Swift round 1. I mean, this is it. Like, you almost forget that someone has that glass cannon attitude to him when he's on the the back foot like that. But then you realize that he hasn't got armor. He hasn't got the wake-up option, so Tempest of all characters is going to bully him for it.
You know, this set at the moment kind of reminds me shades of SoCal Regionals, SCR, where Foxy fought Michelangelo. Michelangelo got a really good game there with Summoner. And it really just demonstrated what the character could do. Like right here, we saw this all the time. He gets one trance, and he's going to win the round on it. Oh, and just like that, it's very unfortunate. Oh, wow, the orbiting hat didn't quite go close enough. Gets a grab anyway, but in that situation there, if Quan goes for the low option, Foxy will always go for his spin.
Well, it's 100% never safe against Lau, because Lau can spin it. If you end it early, it still punishes. If you finish the string, he interrupts the armor.
Oh, and he gets the unblockable. Here comes Tile. That's going to end the round. Nice.
But this is what I mean, like, the Tile is definitely staying in it. It's just, he is doing exactly what he needs to do and is just putting as much stress on Foxy as he can when he lands that touch.
He's playing Summoner properly. Like, if you have a trance, you need to make sure you win on that trance. Oh, and he goes for a down 1. That could have been a 50-50. Does get the backdash.
Smart stuff. Oh, no, but there's the air-to-air conversion that Foxy's known for.
We do know that Quan has a really good neutral jump punch, and it can really help him in some situations, but right there he's getting hit. Oh, and there's another grab, but Foxy has no bar. If Tile manages to somehow get out of this corner. Oh no, he's now a couple of hits away from getting sent home. One more hit. He's not going to build a breaker in time if he gets tagged.
One combo, 2 throws. Oh, now it's chip damage.
I don't think he's getting out of this one. That's it. He had to try and do something. He tries to jump, but Foxy's going to take that through. Tile going out, but to be honest, not really a lost cause. I think he went for a couple of...
fair play to him. He did well for himself, took a game off Foxy, plenty of rounds. I mean, unfortunately, he was unable to clutch it out and win the whole set, but good play, smart play. Clearly knew the matchup, had some good stuff up his sleeve, and well done. Hopefully we see you in the next few weeks.
Yeah, can't be too unhappy about that. I mean, Foxy undeniably is the best